Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what does and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up on somebody around you or somebody you may be dealing with, so you may have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it could be something that happens down the line, so keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later date. And for those who don't like swearing, I swear a fuck ton over here, so if you have a problem with that, I suggest that you just click the fuck off and have a wonderful day elsewhere. Get your insight elsewhere, because I swear a fuck ton and we're not going to stop, so take it or leave it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that being said, we're going to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the next 7 days, so sit back, relax, and let's just see what the hell's going on. What messages do we have for Leo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any messages for my Leos, please? Show me clearly accurate messages for my Leos. What can they expect on the upcoming week? Messages for Leo, please. What's Leo currently going through? What does Leo need to know right now? Spirit, show me clearly. Any messages for my Leos, please? And we are ready. Okay, check. Oh, right. It's not in reverse. Messages for Leo, please, for the next 7 days. Lovers in reverse. Could be dealing with the Gemini and the Princess of Wands in reverse. Just check my deck again. Okay, she's upside down. Messages. Oh, Two of Cups. Sorry about that. Okay. Give me one more for Leo. Two of Swords. Okay. It's looking like you're having a choice to make for sure on this. Yeah, the 3 cards talking about choice. Leo, you got a major choice coming up, whether it is this week or it's somewhere down the line, maybe even in December. Because we have 3 cards. We have the Lovers in reverse, so there's a choice here, because the Lovers is always about a choice. There's 3 people. Oh shit, there's a shadow. 3 people over here. Usually signifies that there's a choice. Maybe you're the middleman, or maybe you're one of the people that you're gonna get chosen. Maybe it's a job opportunity. I don't know. I just got like that idea in my head. Maybe you've been. There's a little side message for somebody that just came into my head, came into my mind. Whatever the fuck. Say you've been applying to a bunch of places, or going through interviews or whatever. It's kind of like the process of like if they're gonna choose you or somebody else. And then if this is like a third-party situation, like a relationship or whatever, or situationship, they may have a choice, or maybe you have a choice. Okay, so that was the first thing that came to my mind. Wouldn't be surprised if it is a situationship, because we do have the 2 of Cups and we do have the 2 of Swords. So either maybe you are somebody who has to make a choice regarding a connection, or maybe somebody is making a choice regarding you versus somebody else. I'm also seeing here that maybe there is a connection between you and somebody, and maybe it's unrequited or unbalanced. Maybe you feed more into the connection than somebody else, or vice versa. Maybe they feed into the connection more than you, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's you feeding into this connection more than this other person, because we do have the Princess of Wands here in reverse, kind of signifying that there could be some potential bad news, or just like news that's not gonna really brighten the day. Maybe it's something you're refusing to acknowledge, because we have the 2 of Swords here and she has the blindfold on, so maybe you know the truth deep down, but you're kind of like trying to ignore it or something along the term. Maybe there's some type of truth about a connection, a relationship, that makes you have to can I get my words together? There's something going on in a relationship that leads to a choice, and you don't really want to make this choice, so you're trying to ignore it, but you know that it's inevitable. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Wands in reverse, Hermit in reverse, and the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Virgo. We do have some fire as well, okay, here. But it's just like, yeah, somebody here maybe. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Hold on. Let's clarify. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse, please. Yeah, like I said, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but we do have a lot of water. We got some air, fire. So let's just see what the hell is going on. I think I actually need to turn my notifications off. Otherwise, we're going to have interruptions, and we don't want that. Okay, tell me about the Lovers, please, for Leo. Tell me about the Lovers for Leo, please. High Priestess in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. That's so funny. I actually found it's not funny, but I seen these two cards as I was preparing the deck. These two cards came out in reverse. And I'm like, and they came out in this reading. So, guess that was meant to happen. Oh, we got two cards coming out as well. I think there's going to be something that frees you, and you're going to have a lot of compassion and understanding for yourself to make this choice. And I think whatever this choice is, you're going to have to use a lot of strength. Your card coming out, Leo, you're going to have to use a lot of strength and courage and just push forward. Even though times may be hard or may not be easy, you may have to just kind of stick in your comfort zone for a little bit and just kind of be comfortable within you and just focus on what you're inspired to do and just slowly but steadily moving forward, because we do have the High Priestess in reverse and the Eight of Swords. So I'm kind of in reverse as well, and it's kind of almost telling me that either you're not listening to your intuition about something, or like you are avoiding something. Kind of the similar energy with this Two of Swords, right? Kind of ignoring some type of truth or ignoring something that you know is kind of there, but you're trying to just sweep it under the rug type energy. Either you're trying to ignore your intuition or your higher self, or like, you know, you're trying to ignore the signs, or you're having a hard time listening to your intuition because it's just so foggy right now, and maybe you need to put yourself at a distance from people, kind of, you know, go into your own little hermit mode so that you can listen to your higher self and listen to your intuition. Because, you know, it's kind of like when you're in a crowded room and you get a phone call and you answer that call and you can't really hear what the person's saying, so you have to leave the room so that there's like no people, it's quiet, and then you can actually hear the person on the other line, right? So it's kind of similar to that. Maybe you need to just take some time away for yourself to gather your thoughts and your feelings, your whatever, right? Either that, or this could be talking about something coming to light about a situation that's going to end up freeing you, because Eight of Swords here, it's looking like you are really stuck, or you were, alright? So either you're kind of going through this right now, but you're going to come out of this. Maybe you've already gone through this and you're coming out of it right now, or you just got out of this situation, whatever the situation was. Either way, though, depending on where you are and how you're handling this energy, you're going to be free from this. Whatever this is, you will be free from this. This is really only just a period of time. I'm really kind of drawn to the moon and the Two of Swords, which is talking about just like a phase, right? It's never going to stay the same. It's constantly changing. And this is just a phase. So whatever this has been whatever's been going on, if your intuition's been a little bit whack, if you've been feeling stuck lately, you're going to get past it. That's what they want me to say. So yeah, so either some type of truth is coming out and you're going to have to be really compassionate and understanding to yourself and like just move forward slowly but surely, or you need to find a way to hear your intuition so that you can free yourself from whatever this situation may be. You may also be dealing with a Pisces. We do have Aries coming out, as well as fire, Sag, Leo, and more Leo energy. So yeah, okay. We're at 9 minutes. I kind of want to know what may have came to light. I'm not going to spend too much time. I just want to know, see if we can get some insight on this. Tell me the High Priestess in reverse, please, for Leo. Tell me the High Priestess in reverse. Oh, shit. We got the Moon and the Five of Wands. Okay, so there could be conflict here, arguing, petty shit. Maybe it's mental conflict, and we have the Moon. So some shady shit, or maybe like these are like your hidden feelings or hidden emotions. Maybe you've been trying to just sweep it under the rug for some time, and it's starting to catch up to you. And you know how it goes. When you bottle up your emotions, it works for a little bit, but as time ticks on, that bottle starts to fill up, and before you know it, it overflows, and it's just like, and then like, it just pops, you know, and it comes out. So that could be what is going on here. Maybe you've been kind of conflicted with yourself. You've been feeling this way, but then you also been feeling this way. Kind of stuck at a crossroad, not really sure how you're feeling about a certain person. That's so funny. Because I was talking about the moon here. The moon. And then we have the moon come out. I just realized that. I like connected the two. Anyways. Was there anything that came to light? Page of Swords. Yeah, there could have been some type of truth that came out. Some harsh truth, maybe through conversation. It wasn't lighthearted. Let me just put it at that. It was not easy / light and heartwarming and happy, joy. No, this shit was some heavy truth bomb coming out. Whether it's just within yourself or within a connection, person, whatever. Okay, so maybe that gave you some insight. Maybe it didn't. Either way, we're moving the fuck on. Let's go into the Princess of Wands in reverse. My ring about to fall off. Princess of Wands in reverse, please. For my Leos. Tell me about the Princess of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the Princess of Wands. The Fool in reverse. Aries energy, as well as Aquarius. Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Cups. Ugh. I'm getting that some harsh truth came out, Leo. About a person, maybe a Capricorn. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Doesn't have to be, but they may have Capricorn in their chart, and you may have Capricorn in your chart. There was some harsh truth that came out. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Cups. With the Princess of Wands, so yeah, initially when I was like, it may be bad news. Yeah. Whatever comes to light, I don't think you're expecting this, and maybe it was like lies or some type of secrets or something that was hidden, half-truths, not seeing the full picture, and then there's like something that comes to light, whether this is through communication or word of mouth or just something you find out on your own. And whatever you find out, I'm getting like this major disappointment. Feeling like almost stuck, like you don't know where to go, you can't really move forward, you can't move backwards, you just feel stuck, right? You just feel stuck like the Eight of Swords that was out here earlier. You're just feeling stuck, like I don't know what to do, I can't move backwards, I can't move forwards, I can't go left or right, like what the fuck. Just know this is just temporary, okay? It's just temporary. Stay where you are right now, gather your shit together, get your footing together, or get your footing balanced, grounded, whatever the fuck, and you're gonna get past this. It's obviously not gonna be easy. You're gonna probably be looking and mourning over something that is no longer there or no longer standing, but you need to look at what's behind you. You need to look at the positives of what is still standing, what you can take out of the situation, and recognize that this isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, for your self-growth, for your life journey, your life path. This is meant to happen. It's supposed to lead you to a specific place in your life. This is just some divine timing shit. Like, it's meant to push you onto a certain path because of whatever this is, whatever this truth is. It's going to push you onto a certain path, and it's going to lead you to something down the line. But if it wasn't for this, something that may happen 5 years from now, 5 weeks from now, 5 days from now, I don't fucking know. It wouldn't have happened if you didn't go through whatever this is, whatever this truth bomb is. It was meant to happen. As fucked up as it may be, as shitty as it may be, as heartbreaking, whatever as it may be, it's going to lead you to something really good. But you may just not see it right now, is basically what I'm trying to say. So just try and like find that strength, have that compassion, take things slowly. You don't need to beat yourself up over anything, alright? It's just about you trying to find out how you're going to move forward and get that right footing. But yeah, so Fool in reverse over here. Just wanted to show y'all if you wanted to see. Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse. In case you want to like pause and look at the cards if you want. Whew, okay, this is really heavy. Okay, let's go into the Two of Cups, please, for Leo. Tell me about the Two of Cups for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next week. Tell me about the Two of Cups for my Leos watching this video. Messages for Leo regarding the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. One more. Well, that just hit me in the face. And they gave me two more. Okay, Spirit, you win. We have the Six of Wands. Seven of Swords. Fuck. Death. And the Ten of Swords. I think this has to do with a relationship or a connection. Obviously, it could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be somebody you work with, family related, whatever this is. It's a relationship where you've invested a lot of time and emotion into. You probably do trust this person. Maybe you did not expect this person out of all the people in your life, out of all the people in your circle. You may not have expected this person to be who they ended up, because it's looking like there was some major deception here with the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in reverse. So it's telling me that the worst is over. Okay, the worst is over, but it was some heavy shit. It was some deep betrayal, lies, deception, etc. Trying to get away with some shit, some shady shit. Maybe you have like a high status, or maybe you are really successful in the light. Maybe you got a huge following. You're well known, right? Maybe you're just really, really fucking successful, and maybe somebody had the wrong intentions and maybe was using you for their own success or for their own good or whatever, some selfish shit, and you could have found out about that, or maybe they exposed themselves, or something here got exposed. It broke your heart. It was shocking. You never expected this person to be who they said that they weren't. Like, you never expected this. Which, wow. There's 2 swords over here. The 2 of Swords, and then there's the 5 of Swords, deception, right? The 5 of Swords over here, he's carrying 5 of Swords, and then there's the 2 of Swords, that decision. And look at that. This card links up to this card. The 2 of Swords over here, the 2 of Swords over here. So, double confirmation, basically. Shouldn't be laughing, I'm sorry. But, whatever. So, I'm just seeing that this is coming to a major end. This definitely could have been a relationship, but whatever type of relationship, you can fill the blanks, alright? But this is coming to an end. You may also be dealing with a Scorpio. We do have a lot of air over here and a little bit of fire. Oh, goodness, Leo. That's rough. But you're going to get past this because you're the motherfucking boss, you know? You got this. It may be hard right now. Allow yourself to feel the way you're feeling. But just know that this isn't going to last forever. And we have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, you're going to get to a much more happier, wish fulfillment, you know, successful, independent, self-loving type of life. And you're going to be just fine, alright? So just remember, it's really shitty right now. But just know it's got to balance out one way or another. So you just got to be patient. Take it day by day. You'll be just fine. Let's go into the 2 of Swords and see what this decision is about for Leo. Tell me about the 2 of Swords for Leo. Okay. Tell me about the 2 of Swords for Leo, please. Chariot in reverse. Oh, wow. Ooh, we got a lot of cards coming out. Okay. Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy. You may be dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Swords, 2 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords. Yeah, you made a head over heart decision to let something come to rest, basically. Something came to a halt here, standstill. It's kind of like you just press the pause button. You're like, what the fuck? And then put somebody on pause. You could put somebody on pause, this person who did whatever this shit was, whatever they did, because obviously it comes in many different flavors, right? Betrayal comes in many different flavors, many different styles, many different colors, so you can fill the blanks, right? Either way, though, I'm seeing that you're going to get some type of resolution, some type of peace of mind. You're going to get some type of clarity, and you're going to have to do a lot of healing, a lot of work on yourself, resting, taking care of yourself, you know, getting enough sleep, getting enough whatever, right? Taking care of yourself. And also know that you are being watched over by, say, I don't know, ancestors, family members who have passed away, good friends who have passed away, those who are no longer here. They are watching you. They are protecting you. Even on the times, or in the times when you're feeling alone or feeling stuck, they are there to support you and get you past this. And so you just gotta stay strong, and they're helping you get past this to stay strong, blah, 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 okay? But yeah, again, we have 2, 2, 2. 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and 2 of Wands in reverse. It's like you had a decision to make. You weren't really looking at it for a while. You were trying to ignore it because you were hoping maybe it wasn't the truth. But then the truth came out about a situation, broke your heart. It was a major betrayal, major ending. You cut something off, and then you made the decision, like, you made the decision. After a while of contemplating this whole thing, something came to light, you made a decision here. Okay, because these two twos, at first, when I was explaining them earlier, I was like, okay, there's kind of like a hesitant here, but now, with the Two of Wands in reverse coming out, and the King of Swords, it's like there is no hesitation anymore. It's like once you got your proof, you cut that shit off. You're like, you did not tolerate it, you did not stand for this shit, and yeah, you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well, because we have the King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Okay, so let's look into your expected timeline, see what we can expect in the near future. We have the Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck, so you're going to be rebuilding yourself. You're going to be rebuilding a stronger foundation for yourself, your friend, family, whatever, your stability, basically. You're going to be just fine, okay? It's like this needed to happen so that you can have a stronger foundation in your life, because whatever changes that are about to come, whatever your current situation wasn't going to actually be able to handle whatever new shit was coming your way, you know, like you needed to basically go through this shitty situation so that you would be tough enough for whatever is yet to come, or some shit like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, messages for Leo regarding the expected timelines. What can Leo expect in the near future? What can Leo expect in the near future, please? Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus. The Star. Messages for Leo in the near future. The Moon. What is this? The World. I'm going to take it because it called to me. Wow, 3 major arcana. And 10 of Wands. Okay. So, in your expected timelines, Leo, definitely this is coming to a full circle. You are closing out chapters. We have the World here as well as the 10 of Wands. So we got 2 ending cards over here. So this is coming to an end. This chapter you've been going through for however long this may have been lasting. You're going to get past this. This isn't going to last. This is about to pass. This chapter right now is going to close, and you're going to start something brand new. Something that maybe is regarding your wish fulfillment, your dreams, your aspirations, something that you're just super passionate about, it's just really fulfilling, and it's going to bring major happiness and success. Maybe even like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like fucking limelight type shit, you know, getting, maybe some of you are like musical artists or whatever. Maybe you're gonna like blow up or something. You know, like whatever you do, whether it's creativity shit or it's like something else, whatever it is, whatever your passion is, I see that it may actually take off and be super successful, and you have no idea where this is gonna take you. And it's kind of like you had to weed out the weeds so that this new beginning, you wouldn't have any of those, you know, users and shit in your life. And then we have the Moon here, so it's like there are some fears, there are maybe some things that don't add up, you're still confused about, illusions, right? But you're gonna get past this. I'm telling you, I said this how many times? Take a shot every time I said you're gonna get past this. Like, what? Just kidding. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Yeah, but well, I lost my train of thought. Because why am I like this? You may also be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer over here. I think there's just some fears, but you're not going to let those fears get in the way. And even though you may be still holding on to these burdens, you're going to find a way to release this with the World here. Okay, let's go into this. Tell me about, what are you? The Fool in reverse. Yeah, in order for this new thing to come towards you, you need to close out this current chapter. And then once this is closed out completely and you've dropped these burdens and you gave up control in the situation and you no longer feel confused about a person or however the situation went down, something new is going to come your way. But in order for this new thing to come towards you, you need to close this cycle out. That's literally what I've been saying. Alright, so tell me about the 10 of Wands for Leo. Tell me, oh shit, oh my god, these cards be slippery. Tell me about the 10, hold on, okay, I just didn't want to fuck up my deck by shuffling half of it upside down. Alright, 10 of Wands please for Leo. Tell me about the Ten of Wands for Leo, please. Tell me about the Ten of Wands for Leo in the near future. We have the Judgment card in reverse. Oh, fuck. Four of Swords in reverse. Let me check. Oh, she's in reverse. Okay. One more for the Ten of Swords. Oh, okay. The Empress. Okay, see? Wow. Wow. Leo, it's like, it's a really shitty situation. You know that? These burdens you're carrying, but I know you may be feeling a little bit restless and you're worried about, you know, you're making these judgment calls on who you let into your life, who you trust, who you don't trust, who's there for you, who's genuine, who's real, who's fake, right? You're trying to decipher on who's actually authentic versus who's shady as fuck. Like, you're trying to differentiate, I can't speak, whatever the fuck. You're trying to just decipher who's shady, who's real. And you have to use your judgment. And maybe you're feeling a little bit, you know, a little bit wobbly, a little bit weak. Maybe you're worried that your judgment is a little bit off because you're like, well, if this person did that, then anybody could do that. Like, if this person who was so near and dear and close to me betrayed me and broke my motherfucking heart or whatever the fuck, then literally that means that anybody could be like that. And so you're kind of having this realization, but and these cards were in the reverse. And so, yeah, you're a little bit restless here. And you may be down the line in the future. It's not going to be something that you're just going to wake up and it's going to be gone. Like, it's going to take some time. It's going to be a process of you getting past this and healing from this. But there will be growth. You're going to come up as this Empress energy. There's going to be so much potential for you. Your manifestations are going to come to fruition. Whatever dreams or aspirations you have been having, there's so much potential, okay? So you need to focus on this. Oh my god. Focus on these. Oh my god, what is this? You need to focus on your dreams, your aspirations, blah, 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 right? Because there is major growth, period, okay? But yeah, I think something that's going to really help you when you are trying to release these burdens and find a different way, different route, whatever the fuck, you're going to just need to do a lot of resting, a lot of healing, and just rejuvenate yourself, okay? It's all good. Take some time to just get your shit together. Okay? Tell me about the moon for Leo. Tell me about the moon for Leo in the near future. Princess of Cups, more water energy. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Fool. Well, I'll take it upright, but it was like in the middle, so it's like 50-50. Which, oh, that would make so much sense, actually, because the moon, right? I was saying, okay, you're trying to decide who's real, who's fake, and so you're kind of weighing it out. You're not really sure. You're worried about, you know, people doing the same shit. And the fact that the Fool came out in, it was like the middle ground. It wasn't reverse, it wasn't upright, it was just kind of like in the middle. And so it's kind of like you would like to take a leap of faith, but then part of you is like, I don't know if I trust this. Kind of like whoever comes into your life, you're kind of hesitant. Part of you is like, fuck it, they seem trustworthy. But then part of you is just like, are you sure that they're trustworthy, Leo? Like, are you sure about that? And so you're kind of like feeling like your judgment's a little bit off, or maybe your intuition's a little bit off. Therefore, we have the Princess of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well. So it's kind of like you may get communication or receiving people wanting a piece of you, or wanting to, you know, express themselves or get to know you, opportunity to, you know, open up. And so the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, kind of like you're a little bit hesitant to take that extra step because you're worried that they're doing some shady shit behind the curtains, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing from that. Okay, let's go into the World. And okay. Five of Wands in reverse, resolution, getting clarity, getting answers. Tell me about the World, please, for Leo in the near future. Two of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse, as well as the Two of Swords. See, this is going back to this past shit, that the last spread, the first spread, right? About possibly a connection, relationship, whatever the fuck, where you had a decision to make. and you're conflicted, and you finally got resolution. You finally freed yourself from whatever fears, anxieties, worries you were going through. And with the Three of Wands in reverse, you're just like, you're done. You've taken action elsewhere. You've chosen your next step. You've decided where you want to go, where you want to head. And you chose that I'm going to close this chapter out. Therefore, the world, right? Wrapping the cycle up. That's what I was saying. It's like once you wrap up this cycle, something new is going to come your way, all right? But you need to wrap this shit up, drop those burdens, heal, do all the healing you need to do, and then something new is coming your way. That's literally what I was just saying. And so the cards just confirmed that for me. Okay. Let's go into the star, and then we'll get some advice. Tell me about the star, please, for Leo in the near future. Tell me about the star. Thank you. Justice in reverse. King of Swords. And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see, like, you're going to be juggling quite a bit. Justice in reverse. I would say that this is talking about your life lessons, you know, what you just experienced. What did you take out from this situation? What was the lesson behind this? What did you learn from this? What can you take from this situation so that you don't have to repeat the same thing, right? It's like, don't forget about what happened, but don't think about it to the point of like you either manifesting the same outcome and new opportunities, or like you basically almost re-experiencing it again because your subconscious can't really tell the difference between you going through it the first time or like you just thinking about it. You know, like, you know, when you've gone through some traumatic shit and you think about it again, you're fucking feeling like, oh my god, it just happened. Like, you're feeling like really overwhelmed and shit. Don't do that to the point of like your subconscious can't tell if it's real versus if it's just a memory, right? Because you end up oh my god, my words, hello. You may end up manifesting the same shit. So don't ignore it, don't sweep it under the rug, but don't think about it to the point where you end up manifesting the same old shit, right? Or just don't forget what you've learned from this is basically what I'm trying to say. Whatever. I think you're going to be juggling things for quite a bit, like juggling your emotions, juggling how you want to go about this, juggling how you're feeling. One day you may feel fine and you don't really give a shit about whatever happened, and the next day you might be like in your feelings. The next day you'll be like, fuck him, he ain't shit, or fuck her, she's a little bitch, you know? And then the next day you're like, I'm not even mad. And then the next day you're maybe in your feelings crying and be like, why did this happen, or whatever. And then the next day you're like, I don't fucking give a shit. Like, you know, you're kind of like, you may be like juggling, going back and forth. That's okay. Alright? You just gotta get past this shit. And you will. With the King of Swords coming out, Aquarian energy, you're just gonna end up cutting out a bunch of shit that no longer resonates with you so that you can achieve your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You're gonna have to cut out a bunch of shit that you don't need. And you just gotta keep on remembering those life lessons. Keep on remembering what you just learned. Those life lessons. Apply that to your current situation. Apply that to the people in your life. If what you just gone through is kind of similar to what you're going through right now, or similar situations that come towards you in the near future, right? Use your judgment. Use your discernment so that you don't repeat the same things. Alright? Because we do have the Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck. We don't want the same old shit. Don't want to end up in a similar situation like that. Alright? Oh, fuck off. Okay, whatever. So let's get some advice. What advice do we have for Leo? Any advice for Leo, please? For the next 7 days? Any advice for Leo? Any advice for my Leos, please, watching this video? Any advice for Leo for the next 7 days? Any advice from my Leos, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Any messages? Any... Oh, shit. Nine of Swords. Messages for Leo regarding their advice. Judgment. Yeah, use your judgment. The King of Swords wanted to come out, but he didn't. Nine of Wands. I mean, Pentacles. And the Fool. Okay. Oh, shit. I just knocked the crystal over. My bad. I'll get that later. So, as your advice, Leo, First of all, you need to just trust the present moment. Remember when I was saying that whatever you're going through, no matter how shitty it may be, this is happening for a specific reason, to take you on a certain path that's going to take you to this, and it's going to, all these good things are going to happen, but it's because of this situation. You need to trust in the present moment. Trust that this is happening for your better, higher self, you know, your highest good. Trust that this is happening for a reason. Not just because, oh, I'm a good person, I don't deserve this. Yeah, okay, well, bad things happen to good people. There's nothing we can do about it. Bad things happen to bad people. There's nothing we can do about it. Like, it just happens to everybody, okay? So, you're not a special cookie in the cookie jar. Bad shit happens to everybody. It's just a matter of how you deal with it, how you handle it, how you can move forward, how you can, you know, take it as an experience, a lesson, so that you can grow from this and basically just not have to go through similar situations like this. Avoid situations. Look at the flags and the similarities to past situations, and like just apply that wisdom, that knowledge to your current situations, to future situations, right? That's gonna help your judgment. I can pick this card up. That's going to help you make decisions in the future, and by looking at things that have already happened, kind of looking at, like, you know, the patterns of things, how things played out, how did it all start? Were there red flags that you noticed but you were trying to ignore? You know, like, it's going to help you make a decision that's going to help you in the future. You know, like, oh my god, you get what I'm trying to say? Just trust it all. Just trust, have faith, and just use your discernment. Something feels fishy, something feels off, you got a bad vibe, trust it. Do not doubt yourself, 100%. Nine of Pentacles is about you just being solid within yourself, making sure that you can stand on your own motherfucking feet without having to rely on nobody else, because there may be times that come around where you're going to have to be standing on your own, and it's not going to be easy, but if you get used to just being solid within you, independent as fuck, and not needing to rely on nobody for whatever the fuck, happiness, money, etc., you're going to be just fine. And we also have the Fool here, so just trust that this is part of the journey. Trust that you are guided and you're headed towards something better, and just keep on doing you. Keep on healing, you know, use that judgment, use your discernment, and everything else will just be fine. Alright? Whew. So that was your reading. If you got something from it, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!